Hang on. Let me just get to the live chat here. Put that on. Hi, everybody. So, hi, White Angel. Are you first? Come out wherever you are. Yeah, I'm on quickly to tell you about the third arrest made. Thing is playing. The third arrest made in the Savanah Soto murder, pregnant Savanah Soto and Matthew Guerra. What is she just? I just watched the press conference, and people in social media were saying when the arrests of Christopher Preciado and his father were made on January 3rd, that, there's a third suspect. And the press conference stated that, yes, they knew there was a third suspect, but they needed more, they needed to make sure they had enough evidence in order to secure this will go forward. And they're looking for a conviction, not just a charge. So they got that today, is what she said, and they arrested 47-year-old Mirta Romanos. And I'm going to go, I have the arrest warrant, so we're just going to go right from there because we want to look at the facts. So let me pull that up and go over that arrest warrant for her, which is just hit the presses here. Let's see. So the undersigned affiant Detective Jeremy Goodwin, 2322, being a peace officer under the laws of the state of Texas and being duly sworn on oath, makes the following statements and accusations. A victim in this case has been identified as Savanah Nicole Soto. Date of birth, August 22nd, 2005. Hereinafter is victim 1. A victim in this case has been identified as Matthew Gabriel Guerra. Date of birth, October 26, 2001, hereinafter referred to as victim number 2. An actor in this case has been identified as Mirta Romanos. Date of birth, August 7th, 1976. Hereinafter referred to as the defendant. Said defendant is further identified in SAPD computer files. Okay, and they put a number in there. It is the belief of your affiant that the offense of PC 37.09, tampering with evidence, was committed on or about the 21st day of December 2023 in Bexar County, Texas. Your affiant has probable cause for said belief by reason of the following facts. On December 23rd, 2023, Leon Valley police officer received a call for a missing person report. Family of the missing person stated that she was supposed to be induced for her pregnancy and did not show up for appointment. The family advised they had not been able to get a hold of the female and stated that she was not answering her phone. A check of the hospitals was conducted by the family, and it was found that the female was not at any of the hospitals. It was found that the female lived with her boyfriend. However, the family of the boyfriend advised they were not able to get in touch with him as well. The female was entered as a missing person by Leon Valley. Further investigation found that the female and her boyfriend were not responding to any phone calls, and their whereabouts were unknown. Media broadcast on the news the story of the missing female and her boyfriend. In the media, the boyfriend's car description was broadcast in the media and was said to be a 2013 gray Kia Optima. On December 26, 2023, a resident of 5903 Danny K. Drive messaged the family of the female and advised, hang on one second. Paper went something out of order here. Hang on a minute. And advised, hold on a minute. Where the heck did that second sheet go? Oh, there we go. I'm sorry. Couldn't move that. And advised them that they believed the vehicle was parked at 5903 Danny K. Drive. The family contacted the Leon Valley and drove to their location. Upon Leon Valley Police's arrival to the location, Leon Valley Police observed the vehicle inside of the vehicle with a deceased pregnant female in the front seat and a deceased male in the back seat of the vehicle. San Antonio police were contacted, and your affiant made the location. Upon arrival at the location, your affiant observed the vehicle. The vehicle was a 2013 Kia Optima with a Texas license plate, blah, 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 right? Your affiant checked the VIN number, and the VIN number was the same VIN number that was broadcast on the news for the missing couple. A check of the information through the NCIC showed that the vehicle belonged to the boyfriend of the female. Your affiant observed the front right passenger side of the vehicle. Your affiant observed a deceased pregnant female inside the front passenger right seat. Due to your affiant's knowledge of the female on a previous murder case, your affiant recognized the female to be that of a missing female. The female appeared to have trauma to her head. Your affiant then observed the back seat of the vehicle. Your affiant observed a deceased male in the back seat of the vehicle. The deceased male resembled the boyfriend to the female. The male had an apparent gunshot wound to his head. It appeared the male had been dragged into the vehicle. Your affiant did not observe any weapon near the male. A search warrant was requested so entry into the vehicle could be conducted. While waiting for the search warrant, your affiant spoke to the families of the female and the male. It was found that the boyfriend to the female sold narcotics and would use his phone through cellular communication as well as social media to sell narcotics. It was also advised that the boyfriend would post money and narcotics on Instagram. It was stated that people wanted to rob the boyfriend, and it was stated that the boyfriend had been shot at before. The family provided your affiant with the phone number of the female. The family of the male provided your affiant with the phone numbers as well as his Instagram. When the search warrant arrived at a location, a search of the vehicle was conducted. The search found spent shell casings in the vehicle. However, there was no weapon recovered in the vehicle. There was apparent blood transfer on the outside of the vehicle that was not consistent with the boyfriend causing harm to the female. Both the female and male had gunshot wounds to the head, and the male also had apparent drag marks on his back. It was believed that the female and male were killed at a different location, and the vehicle was driven to the recovered location. During further investigation, your affiant found video surveillance video at 5903 Danny K. The video surveillance found on that December 21st, 2023, around 23:59 hours, a Chevrolet Silverado gray driving with its lights off from the vehicle recovered location. The Silverado pulled in the middle of the back parking lot and parked that vehicle. The victim's vehicle could be seen approaching the Chevrolet Silverado. The victim's vehicle parked next to the Silverado. A heavy-set male exited the Silverado, and the driver's side door of the victim's vehicle opened. The heavy-set male approached the driver of the victim's vehicle and appeared to speak to the driver. The heavy-set male then got a towel from his vehicle and appeared to wipe down the outside of the victim's vehicle door where he had touched the vehicle. Surveillance video appeared to show a third person throw the towel to the heavy-set male. Well, we know that is allegedly Murta now, right? Which led police to believe that a second person was inside the Chevy Silverado. The driver of the victim's vehicle exited the vehicle for a brief moment and sat back down in the driver's seat. The driver did not match the description of the female victim or the male victim. The Hispanic male got back into the vehicle. The victim's vehicle drove behind the building where the vehicle was found on December 26th of 2023. The Silverado followed the victim's vehicle. So they drove it around back. He parked, obviously, and then he got into the truck with them, allegedly, right? Approximately 3 minutes later, the Silverado was observed leaving from behind the building where the victim's vehicle was found. The victim's vehicle did not leave the location. It was believed that the victims were already deceased in the vehicle at the time of the video observed. It is believed the unknown driver and heavy-set male parked the victim's vehicle at the location in an effort to hide the vehicle. Okay. And this, we know, right, was days before they were found. On January 2nd, 2024, your affiant provided one of the victim's cell phones to Detective Knox at the Technical Investigations Unit. On January 3rd, your affiant received the phone download from Detective Knox. Your affiant found that the victim had recently searched the street of Charlie Chan Drive. Due to your affiant's knowledge of the crime scene area, your affiant was aware that Charlie Chan Drive was just a couple of blocks away from where the victim's vehicle recovery location was. Your affiant was able to discover that the victim's vehicle pinged near Charlie Chan Drive and Cary Grant Drive around 23:50 hours on the night they went missing. The vehicle did not start moving again until about 23:54 hours. The vehicle then traveled to 5903 Danny K Drive, where the victims and their vehicles were discovered on December 26, 2023. Okay, so we went through this with the arrests of the father and the son. And I just want to pull something up here before we go on with this. Just want to grab this. Here we go. Just want to put this over here for a second. Go on. So, let's get our, come on, be good to me, mister, where are you? There we go, let me just grab this one because the medical apartments. Here, Danny K Drive. Okay. So we're gonna go around there in just a minute, but I just want to put that up there. Your affiant conducted computer research and was able to locate a vehicle that looked identical to the suspect vehicle seen on camera with the victim vehicle. Your affiant did research on the owner of the victim of the vehicle and found the owner of the vehicle matched the description of the male that exited the vehicle on camera. Homicide detectives went to the vehicle location listed above and found the listed vehicle at the location. While at the residence on Charlie Chan, a person identified as Ramon Preciado reported knowing why SAPD was at his residence. Ramon Preciado informed SAPD detectives to speak with his son, identified as Christopher Preciado. Ramon Preciado and Christopher Preciado were transported to SAPD homicide to speak with your affiant, while additional SAPD detectives searched the residence on Charlie Chan Drive under the authority of a search warrant. Your affiant spoke with Ramon Preciado after Ramon Preciado was read the Miranda warnings. Ramon Preciado admitted to driving his Chevrolet Silverado to 5903 Danny K Drive. 5903 Danny K Drive, right? Oops, what did I do there? What did I do there? Five nine 5934, 5903. I don't know why they're doing, but it's the area. There's Danny K Drive. Where he met Christopher Preciado. Ramon Preciado identified himself on surveillance from 5903 Danny K as the person observed exiting the Chevy Silverado. Ramon Preciado reported meeting Christopher Preciado at the apartment complex, who was driving another vehicle. The vehicle is the vehicle in which Matthew Guerra and Savanah Soto were found deceased. Ramon Preciado admitted to assisting Christopher Preciado at 5903 Danny K Drive. Your affiant then spoke with Christopher Preciado, and Christopher Preciado was read the Miranda warning. Christopher Preciado reported Matthew Guerra and Savanah Soto drove to his residence on Charlie Chan Drive to sell Christopher Preciado marijuana. Christopher Preciado went on to provide a version of events that were inconsistent with evidence collected at the scene and from the victim's recovered vehicle. Christopher claimed the male victim pointed a weapon at him, and Christopher was able to manipulate the weapon, resulting in the female being shot. Christopher then stated that the weapon was pointed at him again, and he manipulated it, and that resulted in the male being shot. Yeah, okay. On January 4th, 2024, your affiant spoke to Myrta Romanos. Myrta stated on the night of the incident that she was at her residence at 5735 Charlie Chan Drive with Ramon and Christopher. Myrta could not recall the events of the night and stated she thought she was sleeping. Sure, Myrta. During the search at Myrta's residence, Myrta's bedroom door was locked. Homicide detectives inquired about the unlocking door, and Myrta provided the key to unlock the door. Myrta stated that she kept the door locked and she was the only person to have the key to the room. During the search of the room, a firearm later forensically matched to the shell casing. So it was her firearm, allegedly, and it was matched to the shell casing that was recovered in the victim's vehicle. It was found concealed in the room. During Myrta's interview, Myrta was questioned about the recovered firearm. Myrta claimed the firearm was hers, and it was given to her by a family member. On January 5th, 2024, your affiant was notified that the firearm recovered in the closet of Myrta forensically matched the shell casing recovered from the victim's vehicle. Due to the statements made by Myrta intentionally concealing the firearm in an attempt to impair its availability as evidence during an investigation, your affiant has reason to believe, and does believe, that said defendant, Myrta Romanos, on or about the 21st day of December 2023 in Bexar County, Texas, concealed evidence in an attempt to impair its availability as evidence during an investigation in violation of section code, blah, blah, blah. And then she got tampering with evidence. Hold on, let's see. So there's 3 charges. She was charged with altering, destroying a corpse, abuse of a corpse, and tampering with evidence. She's believed to be the stepmother of 19-year-old Christopher Preciado. He is already charged, facing capital murder charges. His father, Ramon Preciado, is also facing 2 charges related to attempts to hide the bodies of Matthew and Savanah. So now all 3 of them are arrested, right? And 3 others lost their lives because the baby, which they named Fabian, also did not survive, along with the parents, of course, because they weren't found until days after the murder. They showed her walking out, people yelling, screaming, "How could you do this? How can you sleep at night? Is that your gun?" And of course she had no comment. So murder does not solve things. Murder is not the answer. And I'm going to take a little ride around here. Just a second here, and we'll see what's going on. Welcome to everybody. Hi, Rich. I hope they gave her ours up with a confession. I hope you're doing okay, Rich. Hi, Kevin, Chris Ree. Hello. Hi, Justina. Hi, Christina Ferrara. How are you? Hi, CG in Texas. Welcome. Nice to have you. Hi, Stella. Oh, look at that. Hi, everyone. I just recently subscribed to Carolyn after watching her video with Kim Devins, and I really feel inspired by her. Oh, thank you. Kim Devins is a wonderful woman who should not have had to, that her daughter Bianca was murdered brutally on Instagram, and it was just horrible. But she is continuing to be Brianna's voice and lobbying for laws to protect others in Brianna's name. So, yeah, she's a great person, definitely. Speaking of that, Stella, I'm glad you brought that up right now, because Rosemary D'Alessandro, who's another mother, I don't know if you're familiar with that case. Her daughter was murdered in 1973, Joan D'Alessandro, when she was delivering Girl Scout cookies to the teacher next door. On January 15th, Rosemary, who just came out with a book that we've been going over in Patreon, and we will be going again, hopefully this week. Hopefully maybe tomorrow we can get some of that done. Let me see. John just sent me something that I posted in Slack, but there's going to be I think it's going to be via Zoom. Let me see. Let me just go there and I'll tell you real quick, or I'll just go to my... It's January 15th. I'll put more on the tab, but Rosemary is going to be going over with the book. So if you'd like to find out more, you can go to jonesjoy.org. You can order the book there. It's going to be at a discount, considerably discounted from Barnes & Noble or Amazon. So, and if you do get it on their website, Rosemary will even, put an inscription in there for you and dedicate the book to you. And, so you just, it's best to buy the book from them. And remember that the proceeds, they have the Jones Joy Foundation, which helps children. And it's just great. You can read all about it on jonesjoy.org. Let me go back to this. So, is that, hey, Billy boy, how are you? You think it's longer, but I'm glad you're back. We're glad you're back too, Rich, and it probably is longer. Sometimes people sign in with a different account and whatnot, but I know poor, at least Hobbs, she signed in with the wrong account and had to go back to like square one. But thank you so much. Thank you so much. DVC, Billy Boy Blue, yes, 100% Billy Boy Blue. We lost our DVC, we lost our Deborah. Quite unexpectedly. It's a real loss that we feel here in the Rambler community, and we know that all of you that loved her, like we did, miss her too, terribly. And it's always like, where is she, right, Billy Boy? Because she was always here, always greeting everyone. And there's a video, Billy Boy. It was, like I said, it was quite sudden because of the cyclone and everything. We thought, well, we gave her a little slack, but we couldn't reach her. And you know how she was, Billy. She was always everywhere. She was never missed a live. She was a class act and always had fun with me whenever I was joking. Well, I know, Billy. It's a real loss. DVC is Deborah Van Couverden, CG. She was a moderator that's... been with us a very, very long time, years, and a very good friend of ours, off YouTube. And she was originally from California but lived in Australia, and she passed away very suddenly on January 4th. So, yeah, very sad, and she will be missed. But she's here. We feel her spirit. We really do. There's been many things that have happened that her spirit is here. She was always proud to be the top chatter and to be welcoming to everybody. So, cherish the people in your life, because you never know. You never know. You really don't, from one minute to the next. So always be kind. Always go the extra mile if you can. And hi, Shay. So, let me see, who else is here? Elle and Justina. I think I got everybody, hopefully. And so let's take a look here. Oh, he's gone. Yeah, Shay. I don't think he's, yeah. think everybody will let her have that title forever, you know. All right. She really cherished that title, top chatter. And she was very good at it. Okay, so they lived on Charlie Chan Drive. I lost an online true crime mod secret mixed girl. An online true crime mod. Oh, I'm very sorry, Secret Mix Squirrel. I'm sorry. Yeah, it's sad. A lot of people I found out today, you know, a longtime friend passed away, my daughter told me. So it's actually someone I met, actually lived where I lived in New Jersey, but then ended up working for us at the restaurant, ended up having a daughter that was my daughter's age, so we used to have play dates and everything, and she was a wonderful woman, and she passed away. So yeah, a lot of people, a lot of loss already in 2024, a lot of loss. That's what I'm saying. Really cherish your friends, family, and don't waste time with crap, right? Because life is precious and life is short. Yes, Fawzia, rest in peace. Hi, Cato. Hi, Lee, Showron. So let's take a look. So this is Danny K Drive, and they lived on Charlie Chan. Like I said, let me just get their address on Charlie Chan. It was, what did I say? It was 30. And she threw the towel. So, like I said, people on social media said, oh, there's a third suspect. But, you know, the police have to do what they have to do and make sure they get, you know, good probable cause in order to make it stick, right? Because if you just get one time, you want to make sure you have everything you need there. But it does appear to be her weapon. It matches the shell casing, and she did try to conceal it in her bedroom and lock the door. And just terrible tragedy that took an innocent baby's life as well. 5735 Charlie Chan. 5735. Okay, so that would be right here. All right, so this is the house that, where'd you go? Over here, hold on. Let's put this over here. Oh my goodness. Here we go. Right here, 5735. So here's where there's a Chevy. That must Silverado right there, right? In the driveway. And this was, when was this taken? May 2022. So yeah, right there. And then Danny K, 5903. So yeah, the police say they believe they have all their suspects. They're not looking for anyone else. And let's see what else, if there's any other, anything coming up. Let me see here. So again, it's on January 4th. They spoke with Myrta, who was arrested today. She had her bedroom door locked at that residence we just showed. They found a gun concealed in the closet. It matched the shell casing in the vehicle. It was forensically examined, and then an arrest made today. And she's charged with 3 charges of tampering with a corpse, concealing evidence, tampering with evidence. Let's see here. Yeah, she's charged with abuse of a corpse, tampering of evidence, and alter, destroy, conceal a human corpse. Condolences, to the Soto and Guerra families. Let's see if we've got... here is... So you've got a whole family, behind bars. It's not the family that murders and conceals together that stays together. But they are staying together. So I don't know. Yeah, you'll stay together in prison, but then in jail, but then you'll be moved to different prisons, like Charlie Adelson and his mom. So just craziness, right? Murder is not the answer. Just stop murdering people. Stop. It's ridiculous. This world is crazy. But happy you guys could stop in. Glad they found the towel person. Yep, that was the towel person. She threw the towel to Ramon. Now, had she not thrown the towel, what is that about? Right? But I'm sure there was other evidence because she had the gun. So anyway, it was a small update. We do have a sale coming up tonight. Boy, with the weather, I didn't get out to get some to go on my, hunts. But I think I probably can rustle up some things. And I know other sellers have some things that they've found, some treasures. So we will have a sale. We always have fun with our sales anyway, whether we sell or we don't sell, right? Nice to spend some time together. Hi, Sandy Ellens. As a woman, how could you do anything that helped another killed a pregnant woman? Yeah. And who knows, is she going to have the defense that she was abused and told she had to do this? We don't know, right? We don't know what it's going to be. Just stop, right, CJ? It's ridiculous. It's enough now. All right, everybody. I will see you later on tonight. I hope we should be starting the sale at around 9:45, 10 o'clock Eastern time. So we hope you can make it. Thank you to everyone new that has subscribed and watched, and everybody watching on the replay. We really appreciate it. If you could give it a thumbs up or share it out there for us, that would be wonderful. Thank you so much. And I hope you guys are all having a great day. Okay? Bye-bye. I have to go over here and get you guys out. Okay, bye-bye, everybody.